This is the first live, so to speak, vlog that I've done in 2019. Since the one on January 1st, and I think I might have done a little small one a few days after that. But you haven't heard from me live in about 2 months. And the reason for that has been I've been going through some things, and I was going to vlog about the victory when I came out on the other side. But I was having a conversation with a friend, and I was saying to him that I probably should show you my face, my posture, my attitude while I'm waiting for the victory. Because I always know the victory is coming. That I'm always sure of. Even if everything fell apart and I lost my home, my car, whatever, even in that moment, that would be victory, because it would mean that something greater is coming, that things are leaving so that I can make room for the next thing. But that's not happening. I will not speak that over my life. I am challenged like every other warm-blooded person on this planet is challenged. You have to pay attention to everything that's going on in your life all the time, because it can all change at a moment's notice. And if you're not prepared for that, you can be caught off guard. Sometimes when we're prosperous, when things are going well for us, we get a little prideful. We began to treat our incredible blessings as ordinary, as expected. And then we have to be humbled. We have to be reminded that never by the grace of God go you and I. And when we find ourselves not back where we started, because you can never go all the way back where you started, but you find yourself limited on the things you can do effortlessly that you took for granted, and you didn't learn that that was a blessing, you're brought back to that place to learn that lesson all over again. I wrote a song years ago called Once Again. And in that lyric, I say, once again, I sit at this as this class again resumes. Here I am, once again. You will be brought back to rooms that you should have graduated from time and time again, until you learn those lessons of humility and honesty and patience with others who are not doing as well as you are. I am going to talk today not about myself, because I had promised I wasn't having those vlogs anymore. I was reviewing some of my old blogs this time last year, and there's hundreds of them that you've probably never seen. And in one, I was talking about love is love, and I was going to repost that, and something moved in my spirit, and it's like, you've already said that. Talk about what you've learned lately about love. And what I've learned lately about love is that we often equate love with money. We equate love with sex. We equate love with how someone makes us feel, like it's their responsibility to make us happy. And if they're doing all those things and jumping through all those hoops, then they love us. I'm not sure that that's love. It's something else, but it's not love. And yet that's what we see in movies and magazines, and we pursue that kind of love. And it's damaging and harmful to others who have to bend to your will in order for you to feel loved by them. But real love, honest love, pure love comes from a simple place. That I love you because I am commanded to love you. And it's not because of what you do for me in return. It's not for how you make me feel. It's simply an action that I have to perform because I say I love you. And I mean that. It is challenging to love that way because you'll look at what's not coming back to you sometimes and want to stop. But can you stop? Should you stop? When you find that person or those people that are your soulmates, and listen to me when I tell you this, soulmates are not about the people that make us feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Soulmates are people that you know they need to be in your life and you should be in their lives, and you can't cut them away at the first disappointment. You can't kick them to the curb because they don't know what you know. You can't be short with them and mean-spirited to them. You know they're connected to you soul to soul, and you must be there with them as they learn and grow and change and challenge everything that they thought they knew about themselves, and that they thought, if I change this part of myself, you won't love me, and love them anyway. That kind of love, that connection to souls, that has been my life's journey. It has brought me people who only needed me for a season, and I had to give them everything I had, and I had to let them move on when it was that time. Do I miss them with all my heart and soul? I do. Do I wish I could see them every single day? Yes, but you know what? I would not be available to the next person who needed me if they stayed. It's because they left and had to move on with the rest of their lives that I was available to the next person who needed me. I have been a soulmate to a lot of people who didn't know they needed one. And it has depleted me at times. And I've been in a period of repair. I had to shut down and pull away. I was giving so much, even on these vlogs, that I got depleted. But I'm back. And I'm coming back stronger. I won't say this is 100% right now. I'm about 75. But I see hope on the horizon. I do see the light at the end of the tunnel, and all the cliches you can think of. They are true. They are real. When you find yourself in those rooms shut down and isolated, when there's a glimmer of hope on the horizon, it looks like a freaking freight train is coming toward you because you're so ready to be out there. I have to also say, I think it's the weather too.